Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Astros. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Inside this video, we're covering the 5 things that we want to see in the new Black Ops 4 game. Let's get into it. Coming at number 5 spot, we want to see double DLC maps. Now, when I talk about double DLC maps, I mean we want to see maps for both crews. So for the Chaos crew and the Premise crew. So like 2 maps per DLC. So like say DLC 1 drops. Alright, so then we get a DLC for the Premise crew and the Chaos crew. So we're working 2 storylines here, and I feel like if they were to do double DLC maps, it would be keep the game fresh. Like, keep the game really fresh, just because it's never been done before, and I feel like it would separate Treyarch from any other game producer, because they came out and they dropped 1 DLC, but it had 2 different maps for 2 different storylines that they have been trying to work with and develop at the same time. And I just feel like if they were to have double DLCs with double maps, it'd be something that we've never seen before, and I feel like the community really wants this to happen. I mean, I don't know if it's already been confirmed. If it has, I don't know if I've missed it somewhere, but this is something that we definitely want to see in Black Ops 4. Coming at number 4, we have weekly challenges. I feel like they kind of tried to do this in Bo4, and I feel like they definitely should try to bring it back. I remember playing Black Ops 3 a couple weeks ago, and I was playing Zombies, and I had challenges at the top of my list that it was like pack a punch a shotgun and get like 100 kills with it or something like that. I like that. I feel like they need to add that back to the game, just because like it rewarded the average player for doing certain things in different maps and game modes. So like getting a certain amount of kills with one type of gun, or doing this, or buying this many perks or gobble gums or something like that. I feel like it added a lot more for like the community to enjoy, and not just the hardcore Easter egg record player, but it was there for everybody to enjoy, and especially the average player that just likes to hop on and play for fun with his friends. It rewarded him, and it added a lot more fun, and it innovated. I don't know, and but no, I feel like weekly challenges would definitely be a thing that Bo4 can do to innovate the game, and also it would separate them from a lot. I feel like there's other games like Rainbow Six Siege and stuff that has weekly challenges and stuff. I feel like Black Ops 4 needs to go ahead and add that, just because it rewards every single player in the community for doing certain things. Coming in at number 3, we have new game modes. Like, now when I say new game modes, I'm talking like back in Black Ops 2. We already know about the Grief and the Turned. I feel like those games were super fun, especially when you played them with friends and like different squads and stuff. It could supply a new life to the game. I feel like it was just so much fun, and it could like help boost content and just put out really good content, especially if you had like Grief again, or like Turned. Turned was so fun playing on Diner. I feel like if they were to add something like that, or like Grief, like a competitive thing. I don't feel like they executed Grief very well, but I feel like if they were to rework it and rework Turned as well, I feel like it could supply like new life to the game, new aspects, new content, and a new competitive type edge, if that makes sense. So also, it makes Zombies more of a game to have fun and not all about Easter eggs. So, kind of going with like the weekly challenges, not every single Zombies player is about doing Easter eggs and stuff. Sometimes they just want to have fun and play, and I feel like if you add Grief and Turned, it would make the game a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable for the average player. Coming at number 2, we have new perks. I cannot stress this enough. I want to see new perks inside the Zombies game. Alright, I want to have new perks that I can use every game to make the map and the gameplay a lot more fun. In BO2, they added a new perk every single DLC. I'm talking Electric Cherry, Vulture's Aid, Who's Who. They added one inside every single DLC. But they didn't do it in BO3. BO3, they only added Widow's Wine, and that was like throughout the whole entire game. That was the only new perk we had. And I was kind of disappointed. I was kind of let down, because I feel like they really could have capitalized on this and added a lot of new perks, but they didn't, which is a downfall, because they really could have added a lot more. That would have made BO3 such a better game than what it already was. But like, for example, I really want to see Banana Colada in Black Ops 4. I feel like it would make the game so much more fun. I feel like it would really fit in with like Classified. So like, that's one perk I really want to see. I don't know what other perk ideas they can come up with, but I want to see at least 2 new perks inside this game. At least 2. And kicking it off with our number 1 spot, we have custom mutations. Now, when I talk about custom mutations, I feel like it would make the game last longer and make it fresh. Now, let me capitalize a little bit more on what custom mutations means. I make it so like we can change the rounds, how fast or how hard the zombies are, the different guns inside the box, the different perks and the locations of like the box, the perks, you can move the perks around and stuff. I feel like it would give a better competitive aspect to the game, and also at the same time more content to record, and also be a lot more fun to do, if that makes sense. So like, yeah, so like maybe it'll change, like, so you have like a certain amount of like guns in the box. Say you have a limit of like 20 guns in the box, you can add 20 different guns to the box, and I feel like it'll make it a lot more fun. Same with the perks. You say you have 8 perk locations in the map, right? And then say you can change the perks, so Jug's over here one game and Stamina Up's over here one game, but then in the next game it's flip-flopped, if that makes sense. I feel like, you know, adding custom mutations will keep the game fresh, keep it alive, and it would make it last a lot longer and give the game a lot longer lifespan than what it will already have if we were to add custom mutations. Just because, you know, it adds a different aspect to the game, and people aren't always playing the same game over and over and over again. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you guys haven't. These have been the 5 things that I want to see, and probably you guys want to see into the new Bo4 map, into the new Bo4 game. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't. Check out all my social media, leave links down in the description. It's been Astros, peace.